You want me to stop it?
No,
No.
no.
Okay,
It was
so
one other thing, but I'll fill you in.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 39 of the Best Day Ever podcast. This is a podcast about our crafting journey and celebrating with you all the reasons why crafting every day makes for the best day ever. My name is Trish, and I can be found on Instagram and Ravelry as Tie-Dye Diva.
Hello and welcome. My name is Arthella, and I'm also known as Eris Knits on Ravelry and Instagram.
Welcome, everyone, and an extra special welcome to any new viewers. This, as I said, is a podcast about making, and we do this once a week. We've been doing this once a week for the past 12 weeks, I think.
12 weeks.
Past 12 weeks. And we've been hosting a make-along. It's a anything goes make-along, and we give a prize away every week, and that's been going really, really well. We have a Ravelry group, so you can join the Ravelry group and become a part of the Best Day Ever Crafting podcast community and share your makes and be inspired by like-minded folks.
Yes.
So welcome again.
Welcome.
Yes. So this is week 12, wrapping up week 12, going into week 13 of the make-along. So we have a winner for the week 12 prize, which was one skein of sock yarn. Let me see. I don't have it with me. It's right over there, but I don't want to cause an avalanche. So let me tell you exactly what it is. It's one skein of Fiber Obsessions Solitude of fingering weight yarn. The color is purple velvet. It's really pretty purple. And that's going to come with two coordinating skeins of a fingering weight yarn from Gypsy Girl Creations. So that's 200 grams of yarn. Wow. As well as a yarn lover pin from Shayla Jones, and her shop is called Black Pearl Magic. And I'm also going to include two patterns from Snickerdoodle Knits. She gifted us a few pattern codes for giveaways. So I'm going to include that also in this week's prize. And the winner of that prize is Poolside. Poolside is her Ravelry name. And let me scroll down to tell you what her comment was. So the prompt was, what are your plans for the summer? I know most of us usually, I would imagine, make plans for vacationing in the summer, but with COVID-19, so much has changed. So I was just trying to get some ideas for what to do this summer. So Poolside says, we enjoy beach time as well. But my backup plan will be sitting in my garden, appreciating all the wonderful sounds nature has to offer, and knitting with beach-themed patterns and yarn. The next best thing to being at the beach. Beaches and Birdside has lovely yarns in her Etsy shop that are perfect for that take me away feel.
Did you check out the shop?
Not yet.
I did.
You did?
And responded to Poolside. Beautiful yarn there in the shop.
Okay, I'm definitely going to check that out. So that's awesome. Beaches and Birdsong Etsy shop for beach themed yarn. So I can't wait to see.
Yes, there's some nice, really, really nice, pretty.
Wonderful, wonderful. So her name is Adriana. So Adriana, thank you for participating. Thank you for posting. Thank you. Someone just bought me a cup of tea. Preach voices. And yes, thank you for participating and thank you for posting. We really, really appreciate that. And thanks for enabling. Always appreciate some enabling.
Twofold.
So Adriana, just send me a message on Ravelry with your full name and address, and I'll get your prize right out to you. So what do we have for week 13?
Okay, so those of you that are new, this is my snack time. And I try to make it little nipply, soft things that I don't have to crunch, but you may see me.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Yep,
So,
I'm happy. So you might hear a slurp every now and then.
yeah. Okay, so week 13.
Week
Giveaway
13.
week 13. Okay, so I made something for you.
Wow.
I'm gearing up for 100 Acts of Sewing July and gathering my supplies and all, and decided I would like to make a few more of the pattern weights. And these are no ordinary pattern weights.
Wow.
I go into my precious stash of Liberty of London
Oh my goodness.
Tana lawn fabric, and I seam together on my machine with squares, and I finish them with I close them up with a hand stitch because I enjoy hand stitching.
You do. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
those are amazing.
Okay, so I've gifted these before. Didn't I gift you some?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I would definitely have remembered that. I have one that Lori, you know what? No.
I think you need to go back and look. Okay, well, anyway, so it's in, inside is a combination of rice and lavender. So they smell really good. So if you're new to sewing, these are a must-have.
Yeah.
You'll collect them. They have them in Joann's. They're not like this, but you can use like little heavyweight washers, metal washers. There are a lot of different things you can use. Yeah. But if you're a seasoned sewer, you can never have too many of these. Mm-hmm. So these were the extras. So these can be for you, Trish. Okay, these will be for you.
Awesome. Okay.
Those were my extras. Yay. I was just going to toss those into my stash.
Okay.
But then I have a whole set of 8 in here for one lucky winner.
And all of those are Liberty of London?
Yes.
Fancy.
Fancy. Look at that.
That's pretty.
I pulled out 4 different prints that I'm sharing with you.
So is there a pattern for that, or you just
you just cut your square whatever size you want.
Okay.
And just seam 3 3/4 of the square and leave just enough for the opening,
right,
so that you can insert the put the stuffing in.
Right.
Oh, it smells so good.
I bet. So do mine have lavender in them also?
Oh, they all have lavender. That's my little signature gift. So whoever I gifted these to before, I could have sworn I
would have remembered that. Because I use my pattern weights. I'm just using the washers I got from Home Depot. They're not covered or anything.
Okay. Well, yes, and come in this cute little box that you can store them in. Okay, so the prompt for that is, do you have a favorite make that you like to gift? Some people, they knit dishcloths and gift those with some body wash or dishwash, or do you make something that you like to gift? I like to gift these. I've gifted them before, but I like to gift these. I had considered myself a selfish knitter. I knit primarily for myself, so I barely ever gift hand knits, but I do enjoy gifting my my sewing. So there you go.
Awesome. That's a wonderful gift. Very nice. Okay, so then before we get into the making, the question of the day, what are you wearing?
What am I
I've been
wearing?
trying to get Othello to tell me since we connected on Zoom.
Like, okay.
She
So
wants to.
I'm wearing the Salt Box top.
Okay.
It's by Blueprints. This is the pattern.
Okay.
It comes in two, you can make it sleeveless or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I made this back in 2016. This is one of the first things I made after the sewing bug hit me like hot and heavy in 2016.
Yeah. Right.
And it's so look, I'm barely in here. I'm in here. So of course that tells me that I was a little smaller back in 2016, but I'm in here, and a few more pounds, I'll be good to go. But I'm gonna make it again, and I'll make another size.
Okay. It's really cute.
And just it's real easy to make. It's super easy to make. And
I'm sitting here trying to figure out how you pieced that front, how that works. It's almost like a raglan, but like offset or asymmetric raglan.
It's like a raglan.
Okay.
And when I first made it, she only had the PDF pattern. So boy, I had to tape the pattern together. And then she sent, so when I found this, I was like, oh gosh, I'm going to make it again. But this time I'll use, her pattern pieces.
Okay.
She has a couple of other cute patterns too. A really cute, like dress tunic with like a pleat in the back. I want to make that. And the difficulty level on this is a beginner.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, it's a beginner. So, and you don't need a whole lot of fabric.
Oh. And that's a woven fabric?
Yes. So choose quilting cotton, which this is. And I believe this one is a Liberty of London quilting cotton.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was really pleased with that. The combo that I chose. I really like this. But yeah, so it says for a boxy look, choose a quilting cotton, a chambray, a linen, or a shirting. And for a soft drapey look, choose rayon, challis, voile, lawn, silk, shears, or gauze. You want it more drapey.
Right.
So
it's really cute. How what's the largest size it comes in? Bust width.
Looks like 47 to 49.
Okay.
40, yeah. And then for relaxed fit, it says the finished measurements are 51 to 53.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah. So what are you wearing?
I'm wearing the shirt #1 that I made a couple weeks ago. Or was it last week? Did I show this last week? Out of the cotton, just the cotton with the horizontal boxes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And one thing I forgot to mention about this is that this neck is slightly V'd, just ever so slightly. So it's not a complete circle, but it does have just a slight V.
You cut it that way intentionally?
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. When I did, I don't know how it got that way, because when I cut it, I'm like, oh, this is actually on a V. It's like a slight V.
But it looks good.
Yeah, I was concerned that it was when I put the bias tape around it, I was going to have issues in this center, but it worked out okay. It worked out okay. I've had this on all day. I woke up, showered, and this is what I put on. And I'm wearing it with just a knit pencil skirt that I made several months back. Yeah, just cozy, comfy, and some flip-flops. That's what I've been in all day. Yeah.
Cool.
I think out of all the shirt #1s I've made, this is probably my favorite.
You think?
I don't know if it's.
How many is this one for you?
What's that?
How many is this for you?
Is this my fourth? I think this is my fourth. Yeah, so.
I want to jump on again too.
Yeah. Yep, super comfortable. Yep. So neither one of us finished anything this week.
Not in knitting.
Yeah.
And crochet.
Right. But I have a couple of new cast-ons.
You do?
Mm-hmm. So let me tell you about one of them. I wanted to do something in crochet because I want to keep that momentum going. You know, once you finish something in crochet, you want to, try to build on those skills and, not let the skill get away from you. You know, that muscle memory after you've been doing it for a while, then you stop. And so I've been looking for a cowl pattern, something really simple that I could do. And I came across something really cute called the Lansdowne cowl.
Lansdowne
cowl. And let me pull it up on my phone so that you can see it. New patterns. Lansdowne cowl. Search. I'm still getting used to Ravelry, the new Ravelry. Okay, so this is what it looks like.
Oh, that's
so
pretty.
It is pretty. I thought it would be really wearable. So it starts out narrow, and there's some increases about midways, which gives you the drape that you see.
That's pretty.
It is pretty. So I decided to do mine in this pretty merino cashmere DK, and this is from Dapper Dye Works, and this is one of his hits from the B-side. So the color doesn't have a name. It was something off about the color it was supposed to be, but there are no knots or anything. The skein has been perfect thus far. But it's so pretty. It's the perfect.
And how much yarn does it take?
It takes up to about 460 yards, so 2 skeins of DK.
Lansdowne
cowl on a J hook. And that gave me an opportunity to try out my Prim crochet hook.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Started?
Which I love. Haven't had any issues at all. I know you said you had an issue with the hand-dyed yarn in your Prim.
There was a little drag.
It
could have been me because I'm a baby. It could have been me.
You're a crochet. You're not a baby crocheter. You're a crocheter now. So. So anyway, it's pretty simple. It's a combination of half double crochets, and you alternate that with half double crochet in the third loop, which is a new to me technique. I've never done that before.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. It almost looks like knitting a little bit, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So there's my join. But this is always, for me anyway, it's always tricky when I'm joining in the round. So I hope I'm doing this correctly. It looks good, and if it's not correct, it's still going to be really pretty.
Right.
I don't know whether you can tell, but it's kind of like going on a diagonal. Can you see?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I can't tell by looking at the pattern pictures if that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't know if those double crochets are supposed to stack on one another or if it's supposed to be going off on a diagonal. And there are no, some of the projects kind of look like they are on a diagonal to me. So either way, I think it's going to be okay. I might even reach out to the designer to ask her. Or I might ask Jan. Our resident crocheter.
Our resident crocheter. Oh
wow. Yeah. So yeah, some of them it looks like it should be on a diagonal, and some don't. But like I said, it's really pretty, and either way, it's going to be a pretty pretty project. So I'll just keep plugging away on this. And this yarn is yummy. Do you have any of the Claire? So this is the Claire DK base from Dapper Dyeworks.
I do have some of the Claire.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely wonderful. Nice and plump and squishy and springy. Perfect for crochet. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Wow.
This week. Yeah. You want one?
Uh-huh. You know I want one.
Uh-huh.
My wheels are turning. Can't you see them?
Yes, I know. I know that look.
Okay, so I started last week the Stillness Mystery Knit Along, Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade.
Yes.
So it's a shawl. It required 3 colors, light, medium, dark, one speckle, and I got through the first clue.
That's so pretty.
So there she is.
Mm-hmm.
So clue number 2 came out yesterday. So
okay, right.
Right now I'm on track.
Okay.
And I'm hoping not to let it get away from me. So
yeah. Tell me the yarns again.
So I'm using Neighborhood Fiber Company yarn. Color A is the Bel Air Cobblestone fingering weight. The Cobblestone is a Blue Face Leicester cashmere and silk blend.
Wow.
And color B is Neighborhood Fiber Company rustic fingering, which is a single ply 100% merino. And this is in the next colorway, NEXST colorway.
Okay.
And then my third color is Neighborhood Fiber Company Cobblestone fingering as well. This is the Charles Center.
Yes.
Which is the light gray.
It's really pretty.
So yes, those are my 3 colors.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So
awesome.
I'm enjoying it. And
go ahead.
I'm using my Prim knitting needle.
Okay, cool.
My circular knitting needle, which I'm enjoying.
Good.
Do you have any yet?
I do, and you know what? I meant to mention last week the shawl I'm working on by Shay Johnson. Is I was using my Prim needles.
Okay.
The getaway shawl. Yep, and I absolutely love them. They're different, so I'm like, I'm not going to enjoy this.
What do you think about that little bulb on the tip? That was kind of interesting, right?
It was interesting. I was like, there's no way in the world this is going to pick up a stitch because.
But it does.
It does.
Yeah. I'm pleased with them. And they have a really good price point. I guess the challenge is finding them because a lot of only suppliers carry them. But you can get them on Amazon, but you know where they're going to come from.
You can get them on Amazon. And also, the last ones I bought I actually ordered from Prim during the Vogue Knitting Live because they actually have a virtual booth.
Right.
And I think there's another Vogue Knitting Live coming up, a virtual Vogue.
I got mine.
Okay.
That's when I purchased mine.
Yeah. And usually there'll be a discount on them too. So be on the lookout for the virtual Vogues.
So I have that all stored in my generous Finch bag that I made.
I don't remember that one. That's really
You don't
cute.
remember this one with the placemat? This is a placemat that I got, and it's metallic. And you see I have my metallic bottom.
Oh yes.
And my metallic placemat.
I don't remember that one.
You don't?
So this is the biggest one.
Yeah, this is the big one. The big kahuna. And then
Oh, I love that lining.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
nice and cozy in there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I also am enjoying my stillness make along.
You?
And you know what? I didn't want to be left out. I'm a bit, I'm a big kid. So yes, I decided to cast on also. And let me trying to get to my page. So and I also got through Clue 1. Got a couple of rows done on Clue 2 also.
Oh, good now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So that's how it's looking.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Mm-hmm. So this top, I'm also using Neighborhood Fiber Company mostly. This is the Studio Sock, the Old Base Studio Sock. And this color is Old Town East. That's probably my favorite Neighborhood Fiber Company color.
That's
beautiful aqua blue. And then my color B is Plucky. This is Plucky Primo Fingering, that green right there, bluish green. And that color is Move Over Darling. That's from the Classics Club, from a movie. And then the lighter color is back to Neighborhood Fiber Company, the Rustic Fingering, and Ziggy Stardust.
I have that.
And I think that was a specialty color, but I can't remember what made it special.
It's Fiber Spaces colorway.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes. Thanks for reminding me of that. But yeah, I agree. This is really, really enjoyable. I love the line by line pattern style of writing. Instead of saying repeat this row such and such time, just tell me what to do each row and I can follow. The stitch counts are available for each and every row. It's really, really enjoyable. So now I'm going to be stalking other Helen Stewart patterns to see what else I can make. Yeah, but quite enjoyable.
Wow.
And this is what all three colors look like together.
That is so pretty. That is such a beautiful combination. Wow.
So this is the shawl that almost didn't happen. So at first I wanted to go for something that was more of a contrasting colors. Bad idea. Let me show you what I had at first. And it was so absolutely hideous. What? It wasn't bad, but it looked like the American flag. And that is not the look I was going for.
You were not going for that look.
I wasn't going for that. So this is what I had at first.
But that's the Ziggy Stardust, right?
That's the Ziggy Stardust.
And is it and the blue is the same, right?
The blue is the same, and the other one is pink. It's not. What's the hot pink Neighborhood Fiber Company?
Charles Village or Mondawmin?
Yes. I think it's Mondawmin. Yeah, but yeah, I just did not like that at all. And I said, well, maybe I should just keep going and see what it looks like. And I was like, nope. So I took all that out, and now I'm much, much happier.
Good.
So
wow, you had gotten pretty far too.
Yeah, but you know how I feel about ripping back. I hate doing it, but sometimes I say I'm not. Even if I finish it, I'm not going to wear it. So yeah, this now I'm much, much happier. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've been working on in knitting and crocheting this week. That's what's
yeah, that's it for me too.
Okay.
I'm
thinking we both have been focused on 100 Acts of Sewing July, just planning and plotting and on the Facebook group, getting excited. And I love all the pictures you posted. I was like, look at all those. I didn't realize you had sewn so much 100 Acts of Sewing.
Yeah, that's not all of them.
I know.
That's only a partial. And I only posted those because when I joined the group, and started looking at the posts, it's like there were so many pictures. I was like, wow, I'll post a few.
Right.
It was like, yeah, yeah. I really like 100 Acts of Sewing.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So that's a nice segue into knitting and sewing.
Yes, knitting and sewing.
So tell me, what's your week been like in knitting and sewing?
Planning, pretty much planning. Decided you start out with a whole stack of fabric, and then it's like, no, okay, well, you can't, and it's like, so I've cut out three dress number ones so far.
Oh, wow.
And cut out and pin the bias binding together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm planning to start this weekend.
Okay.
And I have, I want to make all the things. I don't know.
I do too.
Just one of this is like, but I'm gonna have to pace myself. So let's see. Yeah. We'll see what I'm working with, how I make out this for this week's sewing,
mm-hmm.
and then go from there. Because I would like to do a couple of pairs of pants, and then you have to get pictures. You get some, you have to get pictures. Right. You gotta,
mm-hmm.
Post a picture. So I've been just tossing, been in my yarn. I mean, my fabric all week. It seems like all week.
Yeah.
Then you can see I'm organizing it. So while I was going through it and putting it back in bins, it's like, no, you want to get it out of the bins.
Right.
And I really like this method of folding the fabric on these boards. I showed that before.
I think you did. Yeah.
It's called a magazine board. And you have like these clips,
mm-hmm.
Clip it together. And then some of it, I just folded it. I didn't even put it on the board because, like this is more of a heavyweight, like a canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And then my collection of Merchant and Mills, my jacquard, cotton jacquard. Look, I didn't even realize I had all these.
I didn't realize it either.
Look. Where did all this come from?
Well, you were on a mission to find all the colors, remember? Because at one point they were hard to find.
They were, and the thing was, I think I had, when you go to, when something sold out, some of the suppliers say, if you want to be notified when it's back in stock.
Mm-hmm.
So I had like an email, provided my email. So I think that's how I got the green one. And then I think the rose colored one, I think I got at Three Little Birds.
Okay.
And maybe the blue one too. But these two, I was notified when those came back in stock. Okay. So I kind of want to make another one of those because that's like my favorite make.
Yeah.
Is that quilted one.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.
So we're talking about the 100 Acts of Sewing by Sonia Phillips, dress number one, and our did one in the Merchant Mills quilted jacquard.
Yes,
cotton. Yeah, and it was gray. You like the gray? Okay. Gray.
Yeah,
it was awesome. Yeah, people are still. So you brought that to Vogue Knitting Live this year?
Yes.
That was our last outing.
Was it?
I think
what it was.
Because we didn't do a homespun yarn party. We didn't do brown and sheep and wool. So yeah.
Wow. Well, we had a great time. So
we did. We wore ourselves out because we up and down, up and back, just went like a day trip. But that was a lot of fun.
That was awesome. That really was awesome.
Yeah. Yep. So I've been tossing stash and putting. I saw this tip from another maker, and I can't remember who it was, but she takes her fabric and her pattern, her all the notions, thread, everything she's going to need for a pattern, and she puts it inside of a Ziploc bag. So that when she's ready to make it, she doesn't have to look for stuff. Everything is right there for her.
Wow.
So I've been trying to do that. But I've been taking stuff out, then putting it back in and taking it out, changing my mind. So hopefully by the end of this next week, I'll you know more about what I'm going to do. But I did manage to finish another dress number 1.
What?
Yeah, to get the.
With all that?
Yep. So here she is, and it's tunic length, so it's not full length. I think it'll probably come maybe about 3 inches above my knee. I haven't tried it on yet.
Okay.
So this is a cotton I got from Joann's. As you can see, it's a metallic.
Yeah.
And it's really pretty. Really, really, really pretty.
It's blue. It's blue.
It's blue. It's blue. I think they had it in gray. I know they had it in gray. And I feel like they may have had it in some other colors too. But I love it so much, I may go online and see if they still have some.
That's really pretty.
And the bias tape is a batik, cotton batik print.
Oh, wow.
Back quarter that I had. So, and I still got quite a bit of that left over.
Oh, look.
Mm-hmm.
Which way did you make it?
I'm the traditional way.
You made it.
I made it the traditional way. And I haven't been using the bias tape maker here lately.
Huh.
I've just been cutting out 1.5 inch on the bias, and I'll just start ironing it and just folding it in on itself. It just seems to work out better for me. I don't know.
Do you fold it in half first and then go back and quarter it?
Nope. Nope. I just let it meet itself. And I use another thing that I use. I'm going to get some more. Is this this fresh press?
Mm-hmm.
And I spray this on before the iron. So the iron is here. So I'm coming across and I'm spraying this way. So it gets it goes really quick because this is I don't know what's in here, but it just crisps everything up and just, you get the perfect fold. So yeah, I'm going to have to order some more of that from Amazon or wherever. Yep. But I feel like with each one I make, my technique is getting better and better. And I'm enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. So this one, and I did a little modification. I made this one a little wider.
Okay.
It's already an A-line, but I really exaggerated that A-line, maybe about 2 inches more on each side. So we'll see how that works out. This would be cute with some black leggings. And some flip-flops. Yep.
Yay.
So that's the only thing I've sewn this week. But I've got lots of plans.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it for me in sewing. No finish, and haven't been on the machine this week, but I will tomorrow.
Definitely. I'm thinking about taking off Monday and making that a sewing day. Just wake up early and just sew all day. So do some cutting out this weekend and, organize things and just get on an assembly line and just sew and, put my Apple Watch on, see how many standing points I can get, how many steps I can get, and just sew till I drop.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
so again, if you're interested, check out the Beyond Measure UK group on Facebook. That's where you can get information about the Make Along, and then you can also follow Beyond Measure UK on Instagram for more details. And there's an official hashtag because there are prizes. But again, you can get all that information on Beyond Measure Facebook group and Beyond Measure UK on Instagram.
Yes.
Yep.
All righty.
Before we get into dream making, I do have another craft I'll share, something I finished this week, some paper crafting I've been doing.
Okay.
It's another thing that's been kind of taking up my time. That's what I forgot to mention. So I did make a few greeting cards this week. I'll share with you on the Cricut machine. This one here, this is a good friend of mine lost her mom a couple weeks ago. Her funeral is actually today. So I'm going to send this one off to her. I designed this. This was already in Cricut Design Space.
Uh-huh.
And so I just pretty much made what was there. And I just used the white cardstock, and the inside card, I don't know whether you can tell, but it's like a pink and red polka dot. And these little cute little flowers. And I just embellished that with a little bit of sparkly glue, which is this stuff right here.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. You were supposed to use like a pearl or a like a stone, but I didn't have any. I thought I had some clear ones, but I couldn't locate them. So that's why I used that. And I just made the polka dot card to go.
Oh, that's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so that was one. And then you've already seen this one, because this is the one I made for Cleta. I actually ended up making 2 of these.
You did?
Because she loves animal print. So there's the zebra background with the I love you. And the gold, this is like a gold metallic. I don't know whether it's going to show up or not. Yep, so had a lot of fun making those. And then I decided to try my hand at making some stickers on the Cricut machine. And that's how these turned out.
Huh.
So the flowers I drew in Procreate. Drew the flowers in Procreate, then brought those over into Cricut, and did some things to. You had to group them together, and you got to flatten them to make sure that it becomes a cut and then a print. So much to wrap my brain around when it comes to Cricut, because it's not intuitive. You just have to know. You got to remember what to tell it to do. So I got to do it more often. Yep. So this is like a little self-care little sticker pack.
Pretty.
And I love this little. Sorry about that. My phone rang. I love this little quote here. And I may have to make that a little bigger, but can you see what it says?
Is this moment. In this moment, I am well.
Yeah. That's one of the quotes that Oprah said during those live Zoom meetings she was having. Your Life in Focus was what it was called. And just talking about how to be calmer and how not to give into anxiety. So I've been repeating that to myself. In this moment, like right here, right now, I am well. Not thinking about, what's going to happen like next week or, tomorrow. And what about this? What about that? Just be still and just right now, right here.
Right.
I'm okay. Yep. So this was fun. These need work also, but I'm really glad that I figured out how to actually transfer an image into a sticker. And they are actual stickers. They just peel right off.
Huh.
So they can go in a planner, anywhere on your pattern pages, anywhere you like to embellish with stickers.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was fun.
That was fun.
Yep. I said I got to use this Cricut machine. I can't just sit here collecting dust.
Well, yeah. And you have all the things to make with it, so.
Lots of paper, yeah. Lots of. Oh my, that's a whole nother thing. It said if I buy another paper pack, but the paper packs they're like fabric. They're so beautiful. So many options and choices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I used mine. Oh, probably when I made that little card.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
When I made my little T-shirt.
Your T-shirt wasn't little, just your lettering was little.
My lettering was small. Like you said, it was a whisper.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you wear a T-shirt on? Did you wear your T-shirt Tuesday to the Weight Watchers?
No, I did not. I didn't even join in on the Weight Watchers meeting. My time got away from me.
Mine did too.
Yeah, I had a normally Tuesdays are good, but I had my schedule was turned around this week, so I may try to join in tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, tomorrow morning. There was yeah. Today, tomorrow maybe.
So that's my goal. Yeah.
Yeah, when I looked up, it was like 7:15, and I was like, Trish, they're probably finishing up the meeting. And then I meant to, I don't know, that day just, me too, got away.
Yeah. You're probably downstairs organizing fabric and it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, just enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Actually, Tuesday I was with Aunt Zelma.
Oh, okay.
Tuesday was her day. She had some appointments, so I was at her house for most of the day.
Nice.
So by the time I did get home, it was time to wind down.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Look, speaking of crickets, this is the cup my son gave me. A friend of mine made this for me.
What's the tea?
And then on this side,
Trisha's cup of tea. That's cute.
Yeah, I use this mug more so for soup than tea. But yeah, that's another one of the things you can do with the Cricut maker. So much fun. Yeah, and this thing has been through the dishwasher and hand washing, and it's still going strong.
It's still on there, huh?
It's still on there. This is the vinyl, I reckon, the metallic vinyl.
And do you just use the Cricut vinyl?
So far, yeah. Can you use other brands?
Well, I think you can, because let me see. I'm looking at one right now, and I meant to share this with you a while ago.
Begin with the S?
No, it's Arteza. Do you know them?
The folks that make the pins.
Yeah, they make a lot of art supplies.
I didn't know they made a vinyl.
I got this a while ago. It's got 20 sheets in it.
Wow. Do I see rose gold?
I think you do. Let me open it up real quick. If I can. I think I'd been in it before. Oh yeah, it's open. You can't see. Oh. Look at all these colors. Oh boy, wow.
Oh wow, oh, look at that green.
Blues. It's 20 different colors. Look at this tealy one.
That's beautiful. That was the color of my wedding.
Was it?
Yep.
Look at this bright orange one.
And
there's the rose gold. Of course, I haven't tried it, but.
Well, Cricut will say only use Cricut products, but I'm pretty sure
they're going to say that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure others will work just as fine.
Transfer. I believe it'll work.
I think it'll work.
Oh, look at this lime green one. Look at that. Isn't that loud?
Pretty. Wow.
Yeah, so if there's a color you don't have you need, I probably got it.
Okie doke. That's probably not likely, but I'll keep that in mind as I'm looking at this.
Oh,
this tower of vinyl over here. Yep. Okay. So next up, stash positions.
Okay. You want me to go?
Yes, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Okay, so my stash position this week is the Neighborhood Fiber Company.
Oh.
Black Lives Matter kit.
And what base did you get it on again?
I got this on the rustic fingering.
Okay. So beautiful.
This is Juneteenth. Juneteenth. I said Black Lives Matter. That's another collection, but this is the Juneteenth collection.
Okay.
And it's
I forgot how nice that rustic fingering is.
Yes.
And it's really enjoyable to work with.
I'm going to make a sweater.
Looks good against that gold. Looks good against that gold, too.
Yeah. So, there you go. That's my acquisition for the week.
Awesome. That's it?
Stash acquisition. Yeah, that's it. That's all that came in the mail this week.
Wow.
Believe it? Yeah. I'm trying to wind down.
Yeah, I need to, Lord knows. But until then, as our fellow would say, let me steal the show.
Go for it.
So Lobby and Me had a sale a couple of weeks ago. I told you about it. It was 10, I think maybe 15% off. And I remember this color here. I believe Vanessa Smith designed her last shawl out of this color, and I could not get it out of my head. It's Madeline. Let me make sure. Yep. This is the Merino singles, 400 yards each.
What's the colorway?
Madeline.
I think I have that colorway.
Yeah, I was looking for this at Vogue Knitting Live. This is what I wanted to get at Vogue Knitting Live, but I couldn't deal with that crowd. It was just too much. And then I picked up this pretty 50-gram skein.
Oh, wow.
To make some, isn't that pretty? This one is called Rose Quartz. So I thought this would be fun to make some footies with alternating heels and toes.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's one acquisition. My knit crate, June came in.
Your kit?
My kit. Isn't that pretty?
Oh boy.
No, I feel about orange.
Yes.
So of course I gasped when I opened the box. This color is called Pigment, and it's a linen, lyocell, and nylon. Cotton, linen, lyocell, and nylon blend. 351 each. And I think it's a DK weight.
How many?
351 yards. It's an interesting construction too. It's almost like a chainette.
That's
construction. And the featured designer this month, what did I do with the card? I may have left the card in the room, but the featured designer is a Tony Lipsy of TL Yarn Crafts, and she actually designed a Tunisian crochet shawl made out of this yarn. So I'm going to investigate that pattern. But I'd like to get this on the needles or the hook soon, so I can have something summery.
That would be nice.
This is really pretty. This is really pretty. Yeah. And this was dyed by Audine Wools. And the base is called Interlock. So that's one. And then the only other thing that came in was some fabrics.
Some fabric.
So, little known fact about our fella and I.
The both of us?
And I hope she doesn't mind that I share this. We've got this little tradition. After each podcast, when we stop recording, I don't know how it happened. Somehow we end up online and just shopping. We have a little virtual shopping experience.
It's like the after party.
The after party. And I think I was looking for Charlie Harper because I completely fell in love with the shirt you made out of Charlie Harper fabric. And you somehow came across this.
Yes.
This,
oh my gosh.
Tell me the maker again.
It's a K facet?
Yes. And it came in, it was in a blue, brown, like a natural neutral color, greens. And I can't remember the collection, what it's called, but it's just so pretty. When you pulled this up, I just gasped. I knew I had to have it, and I wanted in a dress number 1.
And you got quiet because I didn't know you got.
So I thought I told you.
You're making a dress number 1?
I think so.
Oh my gosh! How much did you get?
I think I got 2 yards.
That is so pretty.
Isn't it beautiful? I mean, look at that. Every color in the rainbow. There's even a little bit of greens, like an army green in there. It's absolutely
It's
beautiful.
really pretty.
The quality of this cotton is amazing.
Oh yes. It's premium. It's a premium cotton. The K facets are really, 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 really
It
nice.
almost feels like a bowl, like a
rayon or
yeah.
Yep, it's really soft.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. Makes a difference. Makes a difference. I'm gonna get this washed up. I definitely want to put this in the lineup, the
That's
100 acts of sewing
up.
July lineup.
Oh
For sure.
gosh.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see.
Mm-hmm. And then, so this, let me tell you what shop that came from.
Yeah, tell us.
Course, so this is
Was this on Etsy?
This is on Etsy. Yes.
Yeah.
So this came from Grandma Kathy's shop. Of course, I'll link to all of these in the show notes. Don't know how I came across. I think you saw this print and then you realized it was in so many colors, and a lot of other places it was sold out. And I just happened to come across Grandma Kathy. And Grandma Kathy has a lot of beautiful, yeah, Grandma Kathy. And she sells a lot of her stuff in 2 yards. Look at this. See, here's something else I see that I like. Look at that.
Is that a batik?
No, it's just a cotton print. It's called Urban Jungle Windows.
And it's got windows all over it?
It's got windows all over it. There you go. See?
Wow. I don't know if I had saved her as a favorite.
Grandma Kathy, you have a customer for life. Then we got to looking for the Charlie Harper fabrics.
Yes.
Last time I looked for Charlie Harper fabrics, I was not having success, and it didn't even dawn on me, and even my search did not take me to Etsy. But we found a lot of makers on Etsy who have Charlie Harper. So this is the print I decided on.
That is so pretty.
Isn't it pretty? This is called the Purple Finch. Purple Finch is the name of the print. And this came from Sew Organic Fabric, SEW Organic Fabric on Etsy. I'm not sure what this is going to be, but I think it's going to match my Wave of Change sweater perfectly. I was looking for that perfect pinky purple, and I think it's going to be perfect. Where is my sweater? My sweater must be in the room, so there it is over there. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be perfect. Yeah, I'll show that next week because I'm hoping to have that off the needles next week. That's a goal also. Now also on the Sew Organic Fabric, she had these in the bolt deals, 18 inches by 45 inches. So this is a print I've been admiring, a Charlie Harper print I've been admiring.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
I love that. Mama feeding the birds in the nest. So I thought this would make a really nice project bag.
It will.
Mm-hmm. So I picked that up. And this is a great way to experience Charlie Harper, just getting those end of the boat cuts. And then I picked this one up. I'm not sure if this is enough for a bag. I think this was a 9-inch one.
Oh, that's pretty too.
But this would make a pretty pouch.
That's really pretty.
Isn't it pretty? So let me know if you want some of this. It's only 9 inches, but cut in half. We could each get a pouch out of that.
You go for it.
Okay. Yep, I'd like to use this up sooner than later. I don't want to just let it languish. So hopefully I can figure out what to do with it. And the same thing with this. The quality of these cottons are just like, it's pretty special. Pretty special.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's it. I think that's all that came in the mail. Yeah.
Okay, I found your 1K facet. It's from the Juniper is the collection.
Juniper collection. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And you're right. Look at the primary colors.
Yeah. So there's
Mm.
some solids to match the prints?
No, your Juniper, the Juniper and the multicolor, this is just a different colorway of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's the reds, I think.
That's the reds. That's
Yeah.
pretty. Oh boy. Oh
I
boy.
know. That was fun. That
Was fun. I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
I am too. And then we also found what appears to be an Etsy shop just for Charlie Harper fabric.
Yes.
So I'll try to find that and link to it, because we were finding all the prints, and she said, "Whose shop is that?" I said, "It's Charlie Harper's shop." No, but whose shop is it?
Well, again, when I was searching, I went on Etsy first, but I never, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think they just put that shop up. We're going to have to do some investigating.
Yeah, there's a way to know too, because it'll say it's shop established such and such date.
Right. But anyway, found what you were looking for, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited.
Yep. Any more stash acquisition?
No.
Yeah, I really.
Oh, yes, I do have one more. Lord,
I'm sure you do.
So when I got my Lobby and Me order, I got a tote. This is another one I've been wanting for a while.
Oh,
the big tote. Isn't it cute?
Yes.
So I'm thinking about embellishing with some embroidery.
Oh, that would be nice.
Wouldn't that be nice? That would be, yeah.
Do it.
I need to take off another day to do that. But yeah, it's huge too. I love it.
Well, that'll be your vacation time.
Yeah, how about that?
That's your vacation time.
Yeah.
You're doing something that you enjoy, and
whether we get to the beach or not,
whether you get to the beach or not. I mean, you could possibly go to the beach. You just have to, you just have to social distance.
Well, when
outdoors is better than indoors, but the thing is, you may not be ready for overnight, staying over, so you would have to, not travel so far.
So this is the thing. Normally, of course, we love going to the Outer Banks, which is in North Carolina. And I don't know what's going on with the virus there. They're definitely open for business. And when we normally when we go, I never book until maybe like 2 weeks before we go, because anything can happen. Life. And they have plenty of houses, so you don't have to worry about not being able to find somewhere to stay. And when we go, because we're so tired, we literally hibernate in the house for like the entire week. My only concern is, has someone stayed in the house the week before we've stayed in the house? So that's another benefit to booking late, because you can see, has this house been booked the week before we were there or not? And they say they're cleaning, they're spending more time to clean, but nobody's going to clean like you clean. So I don't know.
Well, on the news, they've been talking about it on TV, and for people that, want to travel, and they've been asking, the experts, the scientists, the doctor, about that sort of thing. Questions like, well, we're traveling, we're going to stay in a hotel. Should we take our own bedding? Which again, they say, wear your mask, social distance, and minimally take like disinfectants, things that you can use to clean surfaces. Clean, hard surfaces.
Right.
Hand sanitizers, keep your hands clean.
Right.
That sort of thing.
And the beauty of renting the houses is that there's, you know, if the linens are a concern, you could, of course, you could bring your own, but you could wash them. I've seen them clean houses. As a matter of fact, they're trying to kick us out of the house so they can get in. So I've
Right.
seen them bringing in fresh comforters and sheets and towels and things with each visit. But again, there's a washer and dryer there. So if you wanted to just to make doubly sure things are clean. So it's still up in the air. We haven't completely decided, but we'll see.
Well, going back to last week's prompt, you know, when you were asking about what are makers doing for, you know, vacation in light of the pandemic, and it was just overwhelming, the comments made about, you know, just settling in and, you know, enjoying your making, trying something new, you know, focusing on the small joys is one of the comments, you know, I saw where thank goodness we have our making.
Yeah.
Have our making. You know, be grateful, you know, for, you know, our you know, health and wellness of our family and our, you know, our loved ones, and do a new thing, do something different, or, you know,
something we haven't done in a while. And I don't know whether we've ever talked about this. Ray and I used to be avid fishermen. Ray and we both, I still love to fish, but I have an issue with being out in the heat like that, the way I used to. I mean, we would get started like 4 a.m. in the morning and not come back home. Sometimes we'd stay until like 1 o'clock the next day. You know, we fished during the night. You know, we've gotten there like 12 a.m. and fished all night.
This was before the boys.
No, this was well we had them, but we would either, when they were babies, they would stay with their grandma and grandpa, or we would take them with us. You know, the car's right there, the pier is here. You know, we check on them. And when they got older, you know, they were all in the mix. You know, they had their own rods, and they still to this day they love fishing. So we've been talking about scheduling a couple of fishing days, because it's been quite a while since we've done that. That can be really enjoyable if that's
Oh my gosh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
See?
So I may have to dust off my pole or get another one. Yeah.
Get yourself hydrated well enough to, you know, stay out for long periods. You'll be fine.
There's always the car, you know.
So relaxing and just so, and you're outdoors, fresh air, and yeah. I tell you, I've just been enjoying, you know, my walks, and just you know, just really enjoying just being outside. You know, not so much focusing on, oh, I'm walking, and, you know, how far I'm going to walk, how long I'm going to walk, am I going to get my steps for the day, and blah, blah. I just get out there, and for the last week, I have exceeded, you know, what I've said. I say I walk 45 minutes out and then 45 minutes back, but it's like, I'm just looking around and just enjoying the fresh air. And when the breeze comes, I'm just like, thank you, Lord. It's just like, it's just like a coolness of, you know, the breeze. And then it's just like, I can go some more. So, I'm a homebody anyway, so I could, you know, I'm fine staying in, but we can get out. We can get out.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. So
where'd you go?
Sorry about that. I keep getting phone calls. Do you want to talk about dream making?
Yeah.
What's on your dream making list?
Okay, so whips, of course. I have some whips that I'm dreaming about finishing. But for this kit, the Juneteenth kit, I'm gonna make the is it so faded? So faded?
Yes.
Maori. Yeah, I'm gonna it won't fade, you know, it's not a fade, but I'm going to stripe this, do bold stripes. So I don't know if I can stop myself from winding this yarn this weekend and just cast it on.
That's the fingering weight, right?
Yes.
Of course, because that's what you have, fingering weight yarn. That would be amazing.
So that's my dream making.
Okay.
Like I said, I have quite a few whips that I really want to get off the needles.
Yeah. Likewise.
Just dreaming about the day that they're off the needles.
Yeah. Slowly but surely. So I've got 4 dream makes I'm gonna just flash through right quick. So first of all, I don't know whether you know how I feel about the painting bricks shawl. Yes. I still want to make that for the fall. But did you know he came out with a sweater?
Well, yes, and that's like I did save that.
Yeah, that is amazing.
I even went on to the Stephen and Penelope's shop and looked at the kits for the sweater.
Yeah. I know. It's crazy. And did you know there was also a hat? So that's going to get cast on this weekend for sure.
Casting on the hat?
I'm casting on for the hat.
Is the hat in fingering weight?
I believe it's DK. Let me double check. DK.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I know I have some, I might even dig into more of my Dapper Dye Works hits from the B-side. And I've got a whole basket full of worsted weight and DK weight, remnants, leftovers over there. So yeah, I'm gonna cast that on this weekend.
Oh wow,
that'll be fun.
You are going for it.
That'll be my teaser before I make the shawl. And then this came up in my favorites. This is an Espace Tricot from their Crossroads collection. This is a cowl and it's made out of wool folk luft. I don't have this yarn, but I thought that was so pretty.
Oh, that is pretty. What's that name of that?
This is called hold tight. This is called the Onding cowl. Onding. I don't have wool folk luft, but I've always wanted to try this yarn. Do you have any of the luft? Is it loose from
luft? Yes, I do. Wool folk luft. I do.
You need 3 skeins of it.
Oh, okay. I got that. That's pretty.
Isn't it pretty? And it's on a size 10 needle, so that would go super quick.
Wow. Yeah, I had purchased luft for the turtle dove. Remember that sweater they did?
Yes.
But I may have casted that on, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it at the time.
What yarn? The Getting Warmer cowl, was that the wool folk luft or was that?
Yes.
Oh, so I do have some wool folk luft.
Yeah.
But I have it in black.
It would be gorgeous in black.
It would be. Wow. Okay, that might be on the oh goodness gracious. And then finally, this is just this cute little head band wrap scarf, whatever you want to call it. I thought that was adorable.
That's cute.
Isn't it cute?
By
What's
her name?
Her last name is really hard to Chantal, but her pattern writing name is Knititude.
Knititude. Mm-hmm.
So Tamara introduced us to one of her patterns a couple of weeks ago because she's knitting the dress.
Right.
I can't remember the name of the dress, but it's called the Easy Eyelet Yoke Dress. Is what Tamara is knitting, which is this right here.
That's too cute.
But Knititude has some cute patterns. Absolutely cute. Yeah, that could be a Weight Watchers goal.
She has that sweater that is it the Easy Eyelet?
Yes.
Easy Eyelet, which is this, here it is, the Easy Eyelet yoke sweater. I want this. This is so cute.
Can we see it? Yeah, bring it over to the other side. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I love that too. I need to put that in my faves. So apparently, oh, you know what? This would also be pretty as a fade. So this is the Easy Eyelet Yoke Light. Is there a heavier weight one? Yes, it is. So there's one, so you showed the Erin weight one. Oh my goodness, so this is the one you just showed. I love, yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
It's just so pretty.
Yeah, I might have to, and it goes up to a 5XL, which is a 62-inch bust, which is awesome. And the most amount of yarn you'll need is 1,048 yards, which is like amazing. So yeah, let me fave that. Save that.
This is cute of hers. Look at this.
All of her patterns are just amazing.
Look at this one.
Oh, that is cute.
Isn't that cute?
Look at those sleeves.
It's like a bomber. She called it a Top Gun bomber.
Yes. Wow, this could easily be a contender for a new next sweater. And it calls for the Lion Brand Chainette, which is a new to me yarn.
Yeah, she uses a lot of Lion Brand yarn.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so yep, that's all about my dream knitting list. That's about it.
That's a great list.
Yeah.
Oh, she does have Easy Eyelet Light.
Yeah, that's the first one I saw, which is also nice.
That's cute.
I could see doing that in, like I said, in a fade. Really check out all of her patterns. Knititude. I love all of them. Yeah. Really, really, really nice. Fun, fun, fun. Okay.
And plus, so you can save on her patterns too.
Oh,
if you buy 3 patterns, you get 10% off. 5 patterns, 15% off. And 20% off if you buy 8 of her patterns. She has quite a few patterns that
she does.
That I like. Huh.
Even the Syngonium sweater is pretty. I believe that's how you say that. She's even got a ribbed beanie. Yeah, check her out. She's just, Knititude. Just a bunch of really cute. And what about the sweater with the tie in the back? All tied up.
Did I see that one yet?
That's cute. I may not show that much of my cleats.
That's cute.
I'll show my back. That's so cute.
Oh, that is cute.
That is so adorable. Oh, goodness. Again,
wow.
Erin weight up to a 54-inch bust. I tell you.
This is even cute. The braided poncho cape. Did you see that?
Yes.
That is cute.
We may have to have a knit-a-tude make-along.
We might.
And remember the seaside scallop dress we were
Oh, right. That one's gorgeous too.
Let me see if I can find a good picture of that one there. Look at that neckline.
Adorbs.
So cute.
That is so cute.
Yeah. I tell you, so many beautiful patterns. So
Yeah,
little
we're
time.
gonna have to get something of hers on the needles quick.
Mm-hmm. So, what else have you been up to besides 100 Acts of Sewing? You're still walking. That's good.
I'm still walking, and I just want to say thanks to all those that made comments about the fruit. And you know, I was like big on adding my 0 points fruit to my smoothie, and it was brought to my attention that if you add fruit to a smoothie, you have to count the fruit points. You have to count the fruit as points.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And you sent me a Weight Watchers article stating the same. I didn't really I didn't get your I'm trying to remember, was it the article that you sent or someone a fellow Weight Watcher sent us a message as well. But basically it's you have to, because I was like, well, why do you have to count it? Well, you have to count it because it's based on the digestion. So it's like whole fruits and vegetables, if you digest them in your body, in the digestion process creates energy that burns calories or whatever, versus in a smoothie where it's already
right.
It's pretty broken down. So I was like, okay. So what I did, I think I read that earlier in the week. So what I did was, so now I switched up, and the points, I still use the points. So the points I was using for the almond milk, I now use or eat instead a light 80-calorie Greek yogurt, and I add the fruit to that. So I'm eating the fruit whole.
Right.
And fun. So I enjoyed that. So it's like, so every berry that I eat, I crunch
exactly.
it, and I feel it my time and just feel and crunch every berry in my mouth. So the blueberry, and you really get a really good taste for it that way too, just as
exactly. Yeah.
So it's like I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So I had blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and I still divide it up like I do. I've been doing for the smoothie, and I freeze them, so the night before I take just grab a pack and take it out and put it in, transfer it to the refrigerator, and I've been enjoying my fruit that way. So that was a win.
Wonderful.
That was a win because and walking, and the water is, I'm doing much better with the water, drinking water.
Okay, good.
And I say that it's, maybe not TMI, but every time I eliminate, I make sure that I, replenish, myself, in addition to just, trying to, drink more. That's a prompt too. So when you go, go to the bathroom, I was like, okay, go ahead and, drink you 8 ounces.
Right.
So, I really feel like I'm getting a really good, flush, and I just feel better. I feel like I have a little more energy. And I believe that's coming from, drinking more water. So, yeah, I Had a couple of the scale went down.
Excellent.
Some this week, so that was good. So yeah, I'm doing good
Awesome.
with Weight Watchers. It's
Yeah,
seems
that's
easy,
great.
easy.
Yeah, it is. And one thing that's different for me this time, because I've done Weight Watchers so many times, is
Oh
that
yeah.
I'm really becoming aware of why I made so many bad choices in the past. Because I have those moments where I'm like starving and I'm tired and I don't feel like cooking anything. And when I would pre-Weight Watchers, it was nothing for me to go in the kitchen and grab a handful of nuts, when I'm hungry, but it's not quite time for dinner, and if I do that before lunch and then again before dinner, like twice a day, almost every day, just little things like that, just those bites, licks, and tastes. But that's more than a bite, lick, and taste, because nuts have a ton of points. So, not doing stuff like that and just making sure that my meals are nutritious and balanced so that they keep me fuller longer. So that's one thing we've been doing. Definitely drinking the water, which helps a lot. This week coming up, I'm going to work on sleep because my sleep has been really bad this week. So I'm definitely going to work on getting more of a restful sleep. And I'm also going to work on not eating as late, which I know can also interfere with your sleep. So, yep. So definitely being aware. Awareness is so important. Why you make choices, why you may not make a great choice. Last night, Armani baked cookies, and I had 2 cookies, and they were really, really good. And of course, I counted them. And I distinctly remember this morning waking up thinking how good the cookies were. And that was it. It wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to get some more tonight. It was like, okay, I had my cookies. I'm good. I won't need cookies again for another couple of weeks, maybe.
Right.
So that was a good feeling. So I'm just trying to be more aware of my feelings and my thoughts and my habits going forward.
Yeah, it's about choices.
Mm-hmm.
Stopping and considering.
Yeah.
Versus just going and just immediately doing. Because
yeah,
it's good though.
It is good. It's all good.
I guess I enjoy the outdoors and just the walking most of all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really enjoying that.
Nice. I haven't walked at all this week because I've been really low energies, but I'm hoping that will change. Tomorrow, I hope to get to a park. We're going to do some, as you call, destination walking.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find another park tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get a nice walk in tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. That's my goal.
What about Watkins Park? Have you ever been there?
I have been to Watkins Park. It's nice too. Remind me where it is again. I know we've been.
Remember, Watkins is out. Isn't Watkins out Central Avenue? Watkins Park. I believe Watkins Park is like maybe Largo area.
Possibly, and that's close by too. So yeah, let me look that up. Yep.
What about the Arboretum too?
Definitely want to get to the Arboretum. The Arboretum, it's just, I don't think that's like a walk. It's a walk, but it's not a brisk walk because right. You want to stop and take a look at the
right.
flower. But I definitely want to get there. That would be good to go on the days I don't feel like a brisk walk.
Exactly.
But still, I'm getting some movement in,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's on my radar for sure. That and Fort DuPont Park. I think I'm going to try to hook up with Jessica, see the next time she's going to do that. Or we can plan a day to walk that path. That would be fun.
Yeah, because she's a walker. I'm curious to know what her regimen is like. because she's outdoors a lot.
Yes. Yep. Well, I'm going to go outdoors and we finish podcasting. I'm going to knit until it gets dark outside.
You are?
Yeah, I think so, because I haven't been out at all today.
Looks
like the sun.
I left my head out. I don't believe I did either.
Yeah.
I usually go and have my sit out and have my breakfast, but I didn't even do that this morning.
Yeah.
Yep. So we I think we covered everything. So I just wanted to mention some of the things that I'm going to be up to coming up. So I've decided to take some more virtual classes.
Okay, cool.
Of course, we're doing the 100 Acts of Sewing July. That starts Monday. And then I got an email from Christine Haynes. She's the designer of the Lottie dress. She's doing some virtual workshops.
Really?
And one of them is making the, she's doing she's doing the Lottie dress. She's doing a sew along on that.
Okay.
But she's also doing a workshop, 3-session workshop on the Wilder dress.
Really? I want in on that.
So I signed up for that.
Okay. Do you have your pattern handy, the Wilder dress?
You know what? I looked for it because I, wrote it in my notes to show it, but then
here it is. I got it.
You have it? Yay.
Yeah, here it is right here.
Good. Yes.
This is so beautiful. Do you know when the class starts?
I think her introduction class starts, I want to say July 15th.
Okay.
And then, maybe July, I don't know. Look it up. ChristineHaynes.com.
Okay. I will look it up.
And then one of our local sewing shops, Stitch with Style, Jamila.
Yes.
She's opening back up. She's going to have small classes. So I signed up to make, I signed up with her to make for 2 classes.
Okay.
I signed up to make an Ankara maxi skirt. Or dress. We'll draft the skirt and make a Ankara. So I was like, oh yeah, I have plenty of Ankara. I can do that.
Yeah.
And then I also signed up because I had said that I wanted to make a fanny pack.
Yes.
And she has a fanny pack class.
No way.
I love classes. I just really do.
You do.
Of course, I can read the pattern, I can go on YouTube. I can do, but I really like hands-on. I really like that style learning. So I'm signed up for those 2. And then creative.
Wow.
Yes, I'm going to just craft my way out of this pandemic. I'm just going to make all the things.
I love it.
Creative Bug. Are you a subscriber to Creative Bug?
I am.
Well, they posted their July lookbook per se. So you can see what they're offering July and going forward. And of course, I embroider. But again, it's a class. It's it's. So I'm taking I'm going to participate in an embroidery class. It's the botanical leaf embroidery class with Lauren of Lark Rising Embroidery.
Rising?
Lark, L-A-R-K Rising Embroidery.
Lark Rising, okay.
Lark Rising. It's an embroidery. It's the botanical leaf embroidery. It's 3 leaves, and you'll learn how to do, well, it seemed like the fish. I think I know the stitches, but it's just a matter of transferring the pattern to your canvas using your. She recommends the Cricut light box. Of course, I have one up here that's still in the box I've never used. So it's like, oh yeah, I'll get to use that. And I have a lot of floss and all that. So I'll be all ready for that. And then I saw where they have a, and I looked at this swimsuit before. It's called the So Bright swimsuit. And it's by the same pattern designer as the Wilder dress. Who does the Wilder dress?
Is it Friday Patterns?
Yes.
Friday Pattern Company.
Yeah. Well,
they have a swimsuit?
A swimsuit. It's
okay.
cute. And there's a class on that.
And who's doing that class?
I don't know. That one is already out there on Creative Bug that you can, you know.
Okay. So these are all Creative Bug classes.
Yeah, this is a Creative Bug too. So of course I was looking online for the material. You need a 4-way stretch. You need a 4-way stretch, swim, neoprene or whatever the fabric. So I was looking, kind of looking for the fabric, but Katie Cortland, you know, the lady I took the fabric painting from, I could swear that she was on Instagram and she had this swimsuit on, and it could be a bodysuit too. It doesn't have to be, you know, you can make it as like a, you know, a bodysuit.
Right.
But she's wearing it here. Let me see if I can show you this. Let me see. She's wearing it here. See how
that is cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
That, I'm pretty sure that's the
wow, that is really
so when
cute.
I saw that, I was like, wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that. Yep, it is the So Bright swimsuit made last year. And she, you know, her fabric, I may try her fabric because, you know, she's a fabric designer.
Exactly.
And her fabric is on spoonfish. Not spoonfish, spoonflower.
Right.
One of her fabrics here. And
that looks so much fun, being on that water.
She uses a lycra, her sport lycra. So I may try her fabric now that I'm
okay.
Because that's so pretty.
Yes.
And you could wear it as a dress. You know, you could make the same thing in a knit material.
Right.
And put it on with a skirt. Would that be too cute?
Put it on with your Ankara maxi and just, you know, just put a shopper on your arm and some big oversized sunglasses with your arm held out like this and just
be like, oh my gosh. Yes. So I'm like going to be making all the things.
Yeah, that's my goal too. Oh my goodness.
Making all the things.
Yeah, well, thanks for that inspiration. I would definitely check out Creative Bug. I was just on Creative Bug because, and so for you folks who are still on the fence about sewing, on Creative Bug, Sonia Phillips from 100 Acts of Sewing, she actually does a tutorial for the dress number 2, which you can apply to the dress number 1, the tunic, because she takes you through making the bias tape and everything. So that's a really good class. I still refer back to that because I can never remember how wide to cut the strips for the bias tape. Like, is it 1 inch? Is it 2 inches?
So what is it?
It's 1.5 inches.
It's 1.5 inches.
And I mean, of course, you can make it as wide as you want to make it.
You can make it as wide as you want to make it.
Right. And I still want to figure out how to make it so that a bit of the bias tape is peeking out from the top. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw somebody, it may have been Grace from Beyond Measure UK, who did a neck, like a funnel neck almost, on one of her 100 Acts of Sewing. And I think you apply it just like you would apply the bias tape, but it's just a really much thicker piece of fabric. So I want to figure that out.
I saw some fabric today that reminded me of you, so I'm trying to find it.
Reminded you of me?
Yes.
And you didn't buy it?
I kind of think I did, but I can't look. I can't remember what I bought today.
So you did go shopping today. Aha. Well, I knew you were quiet for some reason
this morning. Yeah. So I'm looking because, you know, I was going to knit Dominique my new my great niece.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to knit the baby blanket. Remember, I got all the hair. I was going to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then she's knitting a baby blanket. So I was like, maybe I'll quilt. Maybe I'll quilt.
Okay. Yeah.
Make a quilt. So that's what I was doing. So that's what I was looking for this morning. That's what I was doing. Looking for fabric for a quilt. For the baby. So I found what I think is a really cute fabric. It's let me see. It's woodland wood. Let me see if I can find it. And I saw a quilt similar, and I was like, that's what I'm gonna make. So it's the forest friends. Let me see.
Oh, that is so.
Look, so this comes in a panel. So
right.
It comes in a panel. So I'm gonna cut each of the creatures out and make little squares around, make them squares.
Okay.
With some coordinating fabric.
Wonderful.
And I stole this idea.
That's perfectly okay. As long as you're not.
Because that quilt was $159. And I was like, I can make this quilt. I can make this. So here's a version of the quilt.
That's adorable.
Isn't that cute?
It's beyond adorable. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So that's what I was doing this morning, is finding the fabric for my quilt. So I was able to find everything, coordinating fabric and all. Because I went on a goose chase this morning. I was on Instagram, and the one fabric I saw, that I was like, oh, I'm gonna make the quilt out of that. And then when I messaged Katie, I remember Katie having the fabric, and I messaged her this morning. I was like, I tagged her on the post on Instagram. I said, do you all still have any more of this fabric? And she was like, no, that was like 3 years ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, do you remember the name, the collection? Who was the designer? I thought it was Rashida, and it wasn't. And so I went looking. I could not find that fabric anywhere. So that's when I was just looking, and I found this. So I'm going to make this quilt. The little forest. I can't wait. So that's what I got.
Alrighty. Fun.
Well, you may like this one. Look, you may like this one, because this is another, because you love birds. Look at all these, the little birds.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous? You could cut it out and do a quilt that way too.
Who made that?
The designer of the fabric is Mia Charro, MiaCharro, Mia Charro. Because I had one of her other little, I had one of her prints made into the, a little bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see my little bucket that, that's all these little different dogs?
No.
It's upstairs. But anyway, so she has.
When you say bucket, you mean like a Finch bucket tote, or?
It's like a little bowl, fabric bowl.
Okay, no, I don't remember seeing that.
But yeah, her prints are really nice.
What shop did you get them from?
Which shop did I get? I got these from Simply Lovely Things Co.
Oh, nice. Okay. And
they're in, I think they're local. They're not local, but I mean local meaning they're here in the US.
Gotcha. Okay.
It seemed like they already shipped it. That was another thing. I was like, oh, I already got a shipping notification. That's nice.
Always like that. The Etsy fabric shipped pretty quick too. That's always happifying when that happens. Yeah. Well, I don't have anything else to share this week. But I'm definitely going to check out those Craftsy classes. I'm definitely intrigued, and I need to take advantage of the membership since I do.
And it's to create a bug.
Yes.
Craftsy. So you were Craftsy or Blueprint too?
I was. Mm-hmm.
Seemed like, did you see where they said they found a way to maintain your library?
Oh, no, I didn't see that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So seemed like the company that bought them have provided a solution for that.
So with the company that, so their Craftsy will still be carried on by another company, maybe under a different name, or
that I didn't get that impression. I under the impression that they've just providing a way for you to continue to access your your saved or purchased content.
Right. The only thing I want is this quilting class I took. That was amazing. I refer to it often for all the moving parts of quilting. So hopefully I'll still be able to have that. Yep. So if you don't have anything else to share, I think we can wrap it up on that note. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Yeah, I had like 2 little notebooks worth of things.
I know. I've gotten to the point of carrying my planner around with me everywhere I go because stuff pops in my head and I want to write it down and remember to either look it up. And if I don't do it, then I'm not going to remember. The old brain don't work the way it used to.
It's working a lot more.
Yeah, for sure.
Having to keep up with more.
Okay, doke. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how your classes go, and yeah, definitely keep me posted with that. And I'm going to look up the Wilder dress class because that would be helpful.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. And we're looking at this pattern. I just realized that it's not just a dress, but it can also be a blouse.
Oh yeah,
a tunic and a blouse. I'm just focusing on the dress.
Yeah, I make the tunic. I don't know if I would want the long dress. I don't know. I'll see. But I have my fabric. Let's see. Oh, this is my fabric. This is my Katie Courtman fabric. This is the fabric I'm going to use.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? So I got to look and see how much I have. That'll determine what I'm making. But I love fabrics. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, okay, so you guys stay healthy and well. Oh, we did want to mention about the Ravelry group to keep engaging, keep posting your makes, what things you're doing.
Yeah, we love to see them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So keep those posts coming.
And we'll be trying to post a little more as well.
Yeah, I need to do that. I just pop in and I'm reading the posts and I say we need to be more engaged. So that's a goal for this week too, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So then we'll see you back again next Friday we usually upload the video on Saturday. So we'll see you next week again. Yeah,
we're seeing comments that's like, oh yes, I look forward to Saturday mornings with you all at coffee. And
yes.
So we'll get this up as soon as it's available.
Yep.
And let's see, what time is it? So this one should pop up there pretty quick.
Hopefully, yeah. This one's a little under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Always amazed that we can talk about making for over 2 hours.
Could go on and on because
on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty.
Okay. All righty. We'll see you in a week.
And happy making, everyone.
Yeah.
See you the next time.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.